So part 3 of the predictions kind of haul going on. But we have AAA Ola De Calor, or De Calor. I don't speak Spanish, obviously. But this is kind of a new thing. Covering AAA on the channel is something I've not done before. Pretty much, I have been enjoying AAA so much that I want to cover it on the channel. I want to do it. I know that we don't really cover TNA anymore, so why not start covering AAA instead. So that's kind of what we're going to start doing. We're going to do it for Triple Mania. We're going to do it for any other event going forward. It's only going to be predictions, so I can talk about what's going on a bit. Maybe I'll do reviews, maybe not. I haven't really decided yet. For this one in particular, there will be no review, basically because I've got to do All In and Heatwave reviews already, so yeah, I don't want to overdo it as far as reviews go. So this one is only predictions, and there'll be a match rating on the shorts page. It won't be straight after the event, probably around the same time that my Heatwave match ratings will go up as well. But yeah, let's get into the predictions for AAA Ola De Calor. So kicking off with the 4-way match to determine the new Latin American Championship after Vikingo vacated it. We have El Hijo did Dr. Wagner Jr., El Fiscal, La Parka, and Damian Priest. For me, I feel like it's going to be a really great match. I'm not going to lie. There's some interesting styles clash. Obviously, Damian Priest isn't the most lucha guy compared to the likes of La Parka and Dr. Wagner Jr. and Fiscal as well, but I feel like he's going to be the more powerhouse in the match, and I actually have Damian Priest to win this one. I feel like when he came out and said that he was going to go for championships, we all assumed it was going to be the mega title, but him being Latin American champion I feel like would work really well. I know that means that another very WWE guy has a AAA championship, just like Dom, just like the War Raiders, but I don't know, it just feels like this would be the best choice. If not, I'd probably put the title on La Parka. I feel like that'd be better off, because Dr. Wagner Jr. just had it. El Fiscal we don't see as often as the likes of La Parka or Dr. Wagner Jr., so that's why I would choose either La Parka or Damian Priest. But I can't help but feel like, especially coming up to Triple Mania, to get people in for not only Triple Mania actually, but Worlds Collide next month as well, they're going to want to give the AAA championships to predominantly WWE superstars, so then they can advertise the event a lot. They can have matches on that show, and of course with Worlds Collide going head to head with All Out, they're going to want more people watching that than All Out. So it makes no sense they put it on Damian Priest, even if it's just for a short while, and then he kind of loses it to maybe someone else in the match, maybe Omos, maybe, I don't know. This Omos thing is quite interesting, because I feel like we're going to get to Omos versus Rey Mysterio, and Rey Mysterio is going to beat Omos, and it's going to, how the hell does that even happen? Because Rey Mysterio books the show, that's how. But my rant about Rey Mysterio aside, yeah, I'm looking forward to this format. It's going to be really great, but I'm going to go with Damian Priest to become the new Latin American champion. Following that, we have the War Raiders defending the AAA World Tag Team Championships against Los Americanos, Rayo and Bravo Americano. Los Americanos? But yeah, I think I said that right. Part of me feels like I didn't. But yeah, for me, I think it's going to be pretty predictable. As much as I'd love to see Los Americanos win the titles here and then kind of go into Triple Mania with the idea of all of Los Americanos coming out with gold, I felt that would be great for the company. I don't think they're going to do it here. Maybe at Triple Mania they get a rematch, or they do some kind of multi-team tag team match for the titles where Los Americanos get the win. But yeah, I can't help but feel like the War Raiders have only, it feels like they've only just won them. I can't remember exactly when they won them. I believe it was at Noche de los Grande. It was a few months ago. But yeah, I don't know. I just can't see Rayo and Bravo winning. So I'm going to go with the War Raiders to get the win here. After that, we see the debut of El Carnicero, I believe that's how you say it. I keep forgetting what his name is. I promise you, over covering AAA, we will get better. I mean, I will get better at remembering names and pronouncing names. But he makes his debut here. I assume, because he hasn't got an opponent announced, it will be either Dave the Clown, or Murder Clown, or Pagano, or Psycho Clown. It'll be one of the clowns. It'll be one of the Psycho Circus. He'll probably squash them quite easily, and we'll move on quite quickly. But yeah, I'm interested to see what he's like overall. Obviously, taking out an entire group is one thing, but actually performing in the ring when you know, honestly, when the lights are on bright, but just on a pay-per-view, on a big show like this, you got to impress a lot, especially when he's got to kind of make a name for himself away from just being Roxanne Perez's boyfriend, which I know some people like concentrate on that kind of stuff way too much, but I want all the best of him. He looks like really cool. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I know people are going, oh, he looks like Luchasaurus. I don't think he looks like Luchasaurus that much. He actually looks really cool. I like the mask, I like the aesthetic of it all, and yeah, I'm curious to see where all this ends up. I assume it'll be some kind of stipulation match with Psycho Clown or Pagano. But no, I'm looking forward to see how this goes. And yeah, I'd say obviously it's going to be a squash match, and something like that is going to get the win here. Following that, we have the women's gauntlet match to earn any opportunity to face Flammer for the Reina de Reyes Championship at Triple Mania 34. And yeah, my issue here is I don't really know any luchadoras in AAA. Like, I know 4, I believe. There isn't outside of it. Obviously, Lola Vice could probably enter. Bailey might enter. They might do just some people coming over from the main roster to enter this gauntlet match. But I know La Hydra, that just... I'm rewatching Marvel for Doomsday, so I say Hydra and I think one way. But La Hydra, the other lady in Las Toxicas, Lady Shani, and La Catalina. They're the ones that I know. I'm looking forward to seeing some new women luchadoras during this match. I can't believe how badly I'm butchering all of these, but maybe it's just because I'm tired. But no, I've got La Catalina to get the win here. It feels like she has the most momentum to take the title away from Flammer, just with her big debut coming over from CMML, which I believe is like sacrilege. But it seems like a good get. She seems very good in the ring. She's got a lot of charisma, and yeah, she's incredibly over with the crowd. So I look forward to seeing kind of more from her over the months to come watching AAA. But yeah, I feel like I can't help but think, since she got brought in, the fact that she's going to be the one that's going to take the title away from Flammer, who's had it for over 1,000 days at this point. So yeah, I'm going to have her to win the gauntlet here and then go on to Triple Mania to defeat Flammer for the championship. And finally, what you assume will be the main event, we have Los Perros del Mal, which is Angel, Berto, and Darga, and accompanied by Carmen Petrovic, taking on the Lucha Brothers, so Penta and Rey Fenix, and Dragon Lee as well. And the match that I think should be really good. It should be fantastic. I feel like if they kind of let the match break down a bit and just let them wrestle and not tag in and out, they could become a very, very, very good match. As we know, I mean, Rey Fenix recently, this past week and a bit, has just had a fantastic match after fantastic match, and is going to have a fantastic match coming up as well. But his match with Ego Prosper on NXT was brilliant. The match with Dragon Lee on Raw was fantastic. He's going to have a banger with Penta on Monday Night Raw in the tournament finals, and I think he's going to have a good match here. So Rey Fenix is on one hell of a run. I've said for a while that I just want to see Rey Fenix wrestle. That's what we're seeing, and he is just incredible. So yeah, I think for here though, I'm going to go with Penta, Dragon Lee, and Rey Fenix to get the win. I think it makes sense to give the baby faces the win here. Also, I can't imagine they're going to have Penta and Rey Fenix take a loss the night before they face each other in a tournament final, just from a logistical sense. Plus, Los Perros del Mal can take a loss here and still look quite like a dominant team by just attacking people. And also, they might just add more members after the match. Maybe if they attack the babyface team once they've won. It wouldn't surprise me, especially with them kicking out Bronco Nima, which makes much more sense now that we know he's gone up to the main roster. But no, yeah, it's the match I'm looking forward to the most. Do I think it's been match of the night? I'm not sure. I feel like the Fatal 4-Way might be the match of the night, maybe the Gauntlet match. But no, I'm looking forward to this whole show, but this match should be really, really good. So there's my predictions for AAA's Ola De Calor. As I said, covering AAA is going to be new to the channel, but something I want to definitely keep up with because I've been really enjoying watching AAA. So do expect a bit more of that, and do subscribe if you want to see my thoughts and all that on AAA. I do have a list of my top 20 luchadors coming at some point. It's probably going to be around Triple Mania time. So it will be maybe a couple of weeks away. But already on the channel is my predictions for NXT Heatwave and AEW All In, so do check those out. By this point in the day, me and my brother are either just arriving in London or we are on our way to getting to London. So yeah, we will be at All In, so do come and say hello, or don't. I don't mind. I don't feel like I have that kind of following, but yeah, do you think, by the way, the shorts that I did for the predictions, like the shorts I've done for this predictions video, yes, does have some AI generated match graphics, but it's now Wednesday night. I have not been able to find all of the match graphics for this show, so yeah, I've had to kind of make my own. So I do apologise for that. I know some people don't like it when AI is used, and I totally get it. Don't get me wrong, I understand, but I was kind of left with no other choice. So yeah, but do subscribe, like. There's not going to be a lot of AI stuff, don't worry. But yeah, do like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and put in the comments below your predictions for the show as well, and if you're looking forward to it. It's going to be one hell of a weekend. Well, not even that. It's going to be one hell of a Sunday night of wrestling, which I'm very much looking forward to. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.